The story begins with Ning Tao being rejected in a job interview. The boss throws him out in a humiliating way, and the other employees mock him too. He leaves the Kion Corporation angry, cursing them. Suddenly, he bumps into someone. It's a jerk and a girl. Our protagonist seems to recognize her and calls her by name. He asks what she's doing with that guy. The girl is his girlfriend, or was, because apparently, she's now denying him, replacing him, since he's a humble man and not worth staying with, while the new guy is, in quotes, much more handsome and rich. Still shaken, the jerk mocks him, telling him he took his job and his girl. Our protagonist punches the jerk and starts beating him up. The girl runs off to get security guards and threatens Ning Tao, saying he'll be taught a lesson. Ning tells the jerk he's not afraid of guys like him and that sooner or later, he'll be rich too and do whatever it takes. Suddenly, a mysterious voice appears and asks him if he's really willing to give everything to become rich. Surprised, he asks who it is, but the voice says that's not important and repeats the question. Confused but without hesitation, our protagonist says yes, he's willing to do anything. Suddenly, an interface appears in front of him. It informs him that he is now the second most important shareholder of the Kion Corporation. Mysteriously, the company's owner left part of the shares to our protagonist. The scene shifts to his ex-girlfriend Lily, who returns with the guards, pointing at him to have him arrested. The guards are eager to beat up Ning Tao. Nervous and in disbelief, he tells them to stop and calm down, as he is the second largest shareholder of the Kion Group. The jerk and his ex mock him, saying, "Then you're the president, and I'm the director." The situation escalates. Just when they're about to punch him, someone yells stop, and grabs a guard's arm, throwing him aside. Then, men in black step in front of the protagonist, greeting him as their boss. His lawyer, Gao Li, introduces himself. Gao Li explains how he was instructed to transfer the shares into his name. Ning Tao reminds himself to act calm. Everyone around looks on in astonishment. They give him the documents to sign. Acting cool, he asks how much money he'll get from this. Gao Li replies that, for now, he'll have access to over 100 million. Ning Tao signs the contract calmly, though he's celebrating wildly inside. With malice, he looks around and asks who wanted to teach him a lesson earlier. The guards, intimidated, point at the jerk. Ning tells them to strip him and hang him from a tree. The guards get pumped and focus on the jerk. The poor jerk asks what they're doing, but it's too late. They all jump him and leave him in a pitiful state. The protagonist is proud of his decision. Then, the boss who rejected him earlier shows up angrily, asking what he's doing there and saying he would never hire him. Everyone gives the jerk boss serious looks. Gao Li reminds him to watch his words, as Ning Tao is now the company's second largest shareholder. The boss nearly loses his wig from shock. Ning Tao then asks if, as a major shareholder, he has the right to fire staff. Gao Li confirms, yes, even him. Without hesitation, Ning Tao fires him. The boss tries to resist and begs for forgiveness. But with a snap, Ning Tao sends him flying. His ex returns, saying she was possessed earlier, and that the jerk wasn't even half the man Ning is. She asks if they can get back together and claims she's always loved him. But, like a man with dignity, he tells her off, saying he doesn't like women of easy virtue. Then the jerk gets back up and tells Ning Tao not to think he can do whatever he wants just because he has money. Ning, with a smug face, replies that with money, you can do anything. He then asks Gao Li if he brought the cash. Gao Li says he knew he might need urgent funds and has withdrawn 1 million. Ning Tao takes the money from the briefcase and throws it into the air. He declares that whoever punches the jerk gets $100. Instantly, everyone surrounds the jerk again. The protagonist walks off, throwing bills in the air. As he walks the city streets, the system interface reappears. It says the initial task is complete and the prodigal subsystem is officially activated. The interface asks him to name the system. He names it GOVI. A new mission tab opens. The mission is called Wasteful Spending, spend 100 million in 48 hours. Reward, 250 points. Penalty for failure, castration. He wonders if it really has to be that extreme. The system calls him master and urges him to complete the task, saying there's no other way. So he decides to embrace being a prodigal. He looks at Gowley and tells him he's a good guy. He asks if Gao wants to follow him. Gao replies it's not necessary, he already has a good, well-paying job. Ning Tao asks for his bank account number. The lawyer hesitates, but Ning transfers 10 million to his account. Shocked and euphoric, Gao's eyes light up in flames, and he asks for his next task. Ning Tao gives him an assignment, and Gao rushes off. Ning Tao goes to a car dealership. Next on the list is buying a car. As he enters the luxury dealership, many saleswomen approach, eager to get his attention. They all act kind, but their faces change when they see his cheap-looking clothes. Judging him as poor, they doubt he can buy anything. They pass him off to another saleswoman, excluded from their group. But she's genuinely kind and attentive. So Ning Tao asks her to show him the most expensive car they have. She agrees, and the others mock him from a distance, saying he's a good actor pretending to be rich. The kind girl shows him the most luxurious car, but as he tries to touch it, he's stopped. The manager warns that if he touches it, he must buy it, and scolds Saran for attending to a guest like him. Other customers, also jerks, overhear and mock Ning Tao. The jerk manager starts attending another couple, a guy with a belly and a woman. The woman asks him to buy her the car. Confidently, the guy raises his card and asks for the price. When the manager says 6.2 million, the guy faints, he can't afford that. He points to another car, saying it's also nice. The pretty girl and the manager are upset, he had promised to buy the expensive one. Then Ning Tao steps in, separating the crowd. With an arrogant attitude, he pulls out his card and says he'll buy it. The kind saleswoman, Saran, helps him. Ning tells her to raise the price to 7 million and keep the extra 800k as a tip. She asks if he's dreaming. Meanwhile, the other jerks mock him, thinking the card will be declined. But the payment goes through successfully. Everyone is stunned. Ning Tao goes wild and starts buying every car he likes. He tells Saran she has a great work ethic and that she can pick a car, he'll buy it for her. Everyone's in shock. Saran says it's inappropriate, but Ning says luck favors the kind-hearted, and she's a good person. The fat guy tries to take his girlfriend away, but she turns furiously and dumps him. She goes to Ning Tao, asking if he'll buy her a car and promises to be his, that night. He rejects her too. The manager tries to sneak away, but Ning Tao stops her, he's very vengeful. He asks Saran to bring the store's general manager. The manager arrives and asks what Ning needs. Ning says nothing much, just wants him to fire the woman. The general manager says that's a bit extreme. Ning threatens to buy the whole store and fire him too. The employees are shocked, saying that would cost billions and he's being reckless. But Ning knows he has to burn money. The manager, scared, doesn't know what to do. An employee whispers that Ning Tao is the second largest shareholder of Group Qian. The manager's expression changes, and he angrily tells the woman she's fired. She resists, so he kicks her out. He then bows and asks Ning Tao if there's anything else he can help with. Ning thinks to himself that he still has over 70 million to spend and wonders how he'll use it. He leaves the store with just one luxury car. Still unsure how to burn the rest of the money, he calls his friends to make some plans. Guys, that's it for the recap. Whether there's a second part will depend on you. If you want to support me, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Much love and hugs, take care.